sig. Dino gab, ni fælheim, musfælheim, ilden is, tråber falder ind i jordtun skaber af sig. Dino gab, ni fælheim, musfælheim, ilden is, tråber falder ind i jordtun skaber af sig. Dino gab, ni fælheim.
Burada bir görev vardı ama.
Unbelievable. The book clearly described a figure like a menhir. Oh, no. I never thought it could be. Elvis never described him as a living, intelligent creature. More like a piece of furniture. So many years after the war, and there was so much we could have learned from him. Well, that doesn't change the fact that I was terribly wrong. I'd convinced myself that I would. Oh, what a silly old goose. Here, take these coins as a token of my gratitude. Although the knowledge you found is invaluable, you are a bright child.
Güzel. Alan satayım gitti mi lan? Yakın dövüşü geç. Şeye göre galiba. Zırha göre galiba şey. Bir tane görev varmış arkadaş. Neymiş bu? Bir tane görev vardı lan. Ha, şuydu.
can... Sour herring with cheese. I can smell it. You only by expanding our desires and fully embracing pleasure can we, the unfortunate beings thrust into this sorrowful world. You will never be free from the smell of sour herring, and you should never want...
Gitti. Haber bana bunun dışında iş aslında iyi gelecek mi? Ne olabilir ki? Hadi şurası. Şahsına iyi gelecek. Gidin yani. Hmm. Bizim şey mi? Doktor neredeydi lan? Şurada.
Please, state your business. Again? You really like killing, don't you? Go chop off some head. Go, the...
Just another peaceful moment.
Doktor nerede? Şey neredeydi ya? Şuradaydı galiba.
Ah, you're back. How's the rest?
İşte ha, iş aslında.
Thank you. Ah, I'll finally be able to eat. Here, take this as my thanks for your help.
Oğlum bu görevler madem şeydi niye burada göstermiyorsun ya?
A curse? Wait, no, I don't need to think. My useless Camelot education only taught me what could be proven. So, let me think. Among people of science, there is an opinion that the mind can get sick. I fully agree. If a person believes there's a curse, it will come true, whether real or... Sometimes the right mixture of herbs, certain habits, and some carefully chosen words can save a person, even when they're deep in the throes. This is a field more suited for druidic magic, however, since Camelot is stuck on the theory and doesn't seem to make any progress with the practice. I'm sorry I couldn't give you a tangible solution, but I hope I've pointed you in...
Alayım şunu. Bende yok galiba. Ananı satayım. Oğlum bir kazma şey falan nerede ya? Bunlar da sat. Abi bir tane daha yapmış. Neyle de para etmiyor ya.
No, and I'm reluctant to admit that I'm unable to help with. Cole's symptoms are unlike anything I've ever seen. I'm certain it's not. As for the bite on Mahon, although it was a nasty wound at first, it healed very quickly. What do you think? Do I look like a mystic to you? A shaman? I don't think so. Otherwise, I'd have a lot more to worry about. If you're looking for answers about things like this, you should consult the literature on the subject. Though, I can't say I'd recommend. In Camelot, maybe, but this far south? No, but I've spent my entire life digging through scrolls and books. I've been reading about their rites and the descriptions of their rituals. They knew much more than we do, but it feels like there's a veil wrapped tightly around. It's like I need to find the right spell, the right ritual, something. Is some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. Experience is the best teacher. Don't worry, I'm not testing. Graham the Mad, a great Camelotian physician, used to say that a real doctor would never give his a wise approach, which I follow myself. What irony? Oh, that was unexpected. Here, take it. But the pursuit of knowledge is always dangerous. That's why it's reserved. It takes true guts to face the unknown, to realize just... I was classically trained in the proper art of medicine by the scholars of Camelot. Most of this stuff shouldn't even be effective, yet it seems to work wonders on these simple-minded, tough-bodied people here in the south. Shipments from Camelot are late, so I'm running low on supplies. If I'm not able to treat... And Fergus doesn't like when people complain, especially... He truly cares about them, I've got to admit. He doesn't care much about any... I don't dream about anything anymore, so sleep feels like a waste of precious... Fortunately, back in Camelot, I found a mix of remedies that can keep me awake for a whole week. Oh no, every physician needs his secrets. But I can sell you... There are... You won't fall asleep for a while, but the moment you do, well, you'll feel like you died and came back to life. I can endure it because I don't have a post to attend to. But our brave soldiers... Well, they already trust my word. I'll be sure to deny everything. Moreover, I'm in the position to raise my prices or to refuse to sell you medicine, whichever suits my mood. I'm... Healing diseases. sometimes cutting people open. Oh, and me pulling teeth in the arse end of the world? My friend.
Şimdi.
Thank you again.
What do you want?
Not a death wish. It's you. Mahone is getting better. At least for us. Unfortunately, Cole isn't improving, but I'll allow the rest. No. I only care that the situation is resolved. One less thing to worry. I knew we'd have to deal with this sooner or later. Time isn't it's hard for me to admit, but nobody, including myself, really knows what's going on. Maybe if you find any clues, follow them. I'm only interested in the details, and ideally... I'm Captain Brandon's right hand. He deals with the serious matters I don't want to know anything about. I take care of our everyday life. Fine then. This is the keep. Anyone sworn in as a keeper lives here, unless they're no longer fit for service. If that happens, otherwise, they're not allowed to go there without my express permission. So if you ever see any of my boys down there looking shifty, feel free to report. You're allowed to walk around the keep and the village, but if anyone catches you stealing, I'll take your hands. If you... That's between her and the captain. Were it up to me, she'd be long gone. Her presence here distracts my men. There are a few retired keepers living there. They might tell you about the good old days if you ask them nicely. There are also some refugees from north of the island, since we had nowhere else to put them. I don't really know much about what's going on in that place. I just make sure they have everything they need, more or less. People fleeing from bandits, from the weirdness, you name it. I wasn't exaggerating when I said we were the last beacon of hope this far. For these people, we are. Don't know how many more we can take, but that's a problem. He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. Every man here needs to have a job, and no offense to Odrin, but let's just say we can afford to lose him. I'm sure the hordes of visitors clamoring at our gates can survive the insult. It used to belong to the keep. You could say it was its beating heart. That village was where our lighthouses led the ships. Ah, those must have been the days. But then the ships stopped coming, and there were less and less new keepers. And the other... Until, at last, the sea took most of it. What else was there to do? There weren't enough people to live there, and nobody wanted to anyway. Not since the monsters started coming. We wiped out most of them, but new ones showed up every now and then. Marg, our hunter, keeps an eye on the place. Depends on your idea of interesting. There's a weird statue with a gong, but I'm not sure how much of it is left. Other than that, probably just damp rubble. I don't know, ask Marg. I'm pretty sure he just sits there all day instead of hunting. No wonder we've been eating.
So the bitch understood the meaning, yes? I'm glad. They should... Congratulations on your powers of... Those vagrants should know that since they live on our dime, they also live by our mercy. I can do anything... It's necessary. And I don't...
You're from nowhere, so you're nobody. Become a keeper, and you'll have the right to punch me in the face.
The refugees are a tumour on the healthy body of the Horns of the South. Remember this. And
Always good to have a little rest.
Ama burada silah yükseltemiyor. Var bir şey yok. Çıkar. Neyse.
It's nice to have a break.
Ben seninle konuşamıyorum. Ha, ben görev almıştım ya. Sıcak kaban. Ha. Lan nereden bulacağım ben onları ya? Sahte ilaç. Bakalım. Ne işe yaradı şimdi? Şimdi bir tane tabii daha. Alalım. Neyse ya gidelim. Uğraşamayacağım ben. Ay neredeydi şimdi bakayım. Antik tapınak neredeydi? Ha burası. acaba? Orada yaptık. Şurada yapacağız şimdi. Zaten şeyler soru işareti de var. Niye varsa. Sahil köşkü. Buraya gelmiştim ben ya. Ha. Ha. Şu neymiş lan? Olacak. Dört tane. Bu ne? Ananı satayım, camdan gidiyor. Hiçbir şey de yazmıyor. Şunu alacağız abi. Ya. Mabedi, Babın mabedi. Terk edilmiş hisar. Şurası mı? Ama. Ya. Yerli yük nerede? Hayvan. O da değil. Dubik mabedi. Ya sokma gitsin. Şurayı da çalınmış Yama'da. O 2 tane varmış. Bunlar saldırgan mı? Değil. Şuraya şimdi ne var? Heh, benim şey yaptığım yer burası. Şu an dalmıştım. Aynen.
Check it out. They did it. Somebody did it.
Impossible.
See, someone's here.
Damned morons.
Nobody could be stupid enough to actually fall for this.
And yet...
Hey, you there. We can't exactly see you because, you know, we're dead. But we can... Congratulations! You...
Is that what we call it? I can't believe this shit. They actually fell for...
I know, right? Traveller, the knowledge you seek, the knowledge we druids decided to share with you.
You can kiss our dead magical asses and...
Now scrap. Oh yeah, I forgot. They always need answers.
Right.
What did you expect? A monster fight? Some grand art?
Yeah, you people, you trap.
You remembered to take something with you?
Not really.
Here.
You must carry it with you at all times, or else. Now scrap!
Şu an. Ay. Ne yapıyorsun lan? Şurada bir boka yaramıyor diyor. Benim çantada bir tane şey var, atılacak. Ha şu. Başımıza bir iş gelir. Reis baksana buraya. Buyur hocam, hoş geldin.
Even your silence carries weight here.
Oo, dalmışım ben ya. Hoş geldiniz. Tabi buradaysanız.
There's nothing for you here, Wanderer. The doors are closed. And if I couldn't open them, you won't either. Tyrannus of the Thoid tribe, Dalriata. Likewise, great minds think alike. Apparently, they're drawn to the same places. If you're set on going further, you'll need every bit of life force you have. A curse for killing a member of the Thoid tribe. I thought that since you're here, you'd know what lies behind these stone doors. Many have tried. I thought I was worthy, but I keep failing. I've been camped here for 3 moons. There's no life for me outside this cave. If I can't get through, this is where my story ends. A meeting. It is death and magic. It draws its power from the ancient mist. Of those who went hunting for it, only a scant few ever look for the mist, and in the mist for antlers. They say its feet don't touch the ground. Though those are the words of the madman who somehow survived it. We call them the Mist Bear. Everyone from Thoid wants to face one of those wraiths, and I'd love to get my hands on one of their corpses. Those are priceless. If you manage to slay the Mist Bearer, I'll pay you in gold for everything you bring back. At least I'll get something out of this point. Then maybe I'll invite you to further collaboration. Return alive and you'll find out. Good luck, Wanderer. May fate be kinder to you than it has been.
Hayda, yeni görev mi aldık şimdi? Okçu. Aşağıda. Tam mana isimler nerede ya? Gelemez. Nereye gittin lan? Oğlum, bir şey yok. Nerede bu şey? İtemleri. Tamam. Tutmuş bir şey. Ha. okuyacağım. Salak gel seni öldürsün şu. Heh. Hiçbir şeye de yaramıyor zaten.
The air, you did it. Impressed. I wish I'd been the one to face the mist bearer, but I bow to the one who man. Excellent. And here's your reward. Yes, I did. With your courage, you've proven yourself a worthy candidate for the ranks. And to be honest, it's been a long time since I've felt this confident about a new guild member. So, if you're in, what do you say? We have a valuable member, a researcher of the weirdness named Eckhart from Connacht. I have my own mission to complete, so finding out why he hasn't contacted us falls to you. I'll mark his workshop on your map. If something unfortunate has happened to him, at the very least, recover him. Let's meet at the statue of the Morning Harpist in...
Şuraya gidecektik değil mi biz? Gel gel. Ayılarla başımız dertte ya. Ay köpek. Ha? Kesin şu ayı anasını satayım. Lan bana değil salak. Ay ay Allah sana. İnşallah bir şey gelmiyor ama. Neyse. Çok önemli değil. Anamı satayım. Bir belki görev varmıştı. Şurada. Yukarıda mı? Hadi bakalım.
Is that supposed to hurt?
Bu bitti. Şuna gidelim. Onlar da orada buradaymış.
What's that noise?
Bitti mi? Araştırma günlüklerini aramalıyım.
Stay focused.
Bitti. O zaman tamam mı çıkardık?
You're no match for our band.
Not yet. Something inside me calls out from nearby. We shouldn't rest until it's whole again. Not yet. Something inside me calls out from nearby. We shouldn't rest until it's whole again. I cannot say for certain. It seems familiar. I do not feel my soul bound to it. But something lingers beyond this gate. That's a question better suited for Merlin, if... I always thought it was where his druids got drunk and danced naked in the moonlight. He was terribly offended, but gave me an entire lecture about the delicate balance of life and death. That, he claimed, was what the Cromlechs were meant to be. The heart of their power. A place where it could be still. He never invited me to any of their celebrations. He always... How could I? It took place after my death. Yet I believe they did what had to be done. If the Four-Dweller was a threat, one that could neither be questioned nor stopped, you do not understand how dreadful these creatures are. Even with the weirdness we cannot fault these people for defending themselves. Not much. I never encountered one myself. But I have mist bearers, like most creatures on this island, emerged from the weirdness. They were always drawn to magic. Merlin forbade his apprentices from hunting them. Druids were too valuable to our war effort to be distracted by such pursuits. And they were meant to carry on Merlin's leg. What became of them after the war?
Tanımla ne? Ha. Savaş kapısı.
There's still a part of me buried in this place. I can feel it stirring. We must find it before we move.
Ulan buradaki görevlerden mi? Ne iş anlamadım. İşaret. Zaman. İyi, bir tane daha varmış burada. 2 görev bitmiş. Güzel. Bundan alalım mı ya? Kaç tane var bunda? Bilmez ki. 200'müş ya.
Please, stay... Oh, I see you still have blood on you. Well, well, the famous Bromar. No face and no life. That savage wiped out an entire unit of Camelot's infantry. It's like the gods themselves made you for the job. Though I'm not sure which ones. In any case, you've certainly earned the gratitude of the capital. You are truly remarkable. I've never met anyone with such an insatiable thirst for... I almost wish there were more bounties left. But alas, you've handled them all. Please, take this as a hand, keep up the good work. I hope it brings you as much satisfaction as it does me. Do you keep bandits' fingers as trophies? I would.
Yes? How did it go? Bastards. If this is how they behaved when they were all still alive, it makes more and more sense that people got fed up with them. But I don't get it, you know? Think about it. You have all this knowledge. You're practically a god. Why wouldn't you let the chosen few in on the secret? Why wouldn't you share the mystical arts? Or even just let them observe? How are we supposed to figure these things out for ourselves? It would have been beneficial for all of us if their writings, their rituals, and their deeds weren't... Mistletoe? Really? They gave you mistletoe? Useless junk. And a really nice way of proving their point that we're unworthy of their knowledge. What? Changed? Oh no. No, no, no. We already have the undead, the weirdness, and the Del Rita to worry about. Besides, it's a known druidic site. What if news of something happening there reaches the Red Priests? They are ruthless in pursuing any remaining druids. If they find out... We don't do anything, because I still can't leave the keep. You need to find a druid and make him reverse this somehow. 2, actually, but they're nothing more than that. Maybe the other keepers have seen something. Dan's been patrolling the walls lately, and he's got sharp eyes. Though I doubt any druid would be foolish enough to hide this close to Camelot's biggest foothold in the south. Whatever you decide, good luck. Please let me know when it's done. Otherwise, I won't be able to focus. I just hope nobody gets seriously...
Nerede nasıl bağlayacağız lan? Şuradaki işimle başlıyor. Nerede lan bu? Karda.
Hope nothing bad happens today. Hey. Hello. Are you also... Lighthouses? Why the hell are Dara and his workers pushing so hard to build the second one? Is one not enough? Is it because one is... I mean, 2 lighthouses next to each other are almost the same as one, and ships don't... Ah, whatever that is. Aye, why would they? The waters are treacherous, so no ships. Besides, who'd have the time to build or repair them? There are enough problems on the island. Well, not much going on here, as you can see. Things have been a bit... One was even hanged for theft. But I can't say much more as I wasn't there. If you're interested in the horns, you should visit our museum. You'll learn more about that fella, Swal, or whatever. What do I think? As long as they follow the rules. Folks are saying that there's some other group, probably more dangerous, not so far from here. If they come closer, well... Aye, it's boring, but at least you don't have to pay to enter. Almost nobody goes there. You can stay here and serve. Sit in the tavern, drink and eat something. If you're looking for an... There's always something happening out in the world. But you know what? Here in the south, everything... I wonder if, once they finish this one, they'll start... quiet. Stay safe. There you are. Finally. What are you waiting for? More of them could...
Nerede bunlar ya? Anam. Hapishanede mi?
Stay quiet. Stay safe.
Watch the feet! Your feet! And my priceless... I swear, your nosiness will be... I have everything I need. And you. I'm Owen. Always. It's safe. I can keep an eye on it. And when the weirdness comes, and the dead start rising up from... I let Rark in. He doesn't talk so much. My hoe in your skull would be... No, I can handle a few seagulls. You need to talk to plants to help them grow. I'm not...
I should stay out of trouble.
Yukarı mı çıkacağız acaba? Bir tık daha.
Less attention, the better.
Ananın ya aşağıda mı bence? Hayda.
I figured it out. The mistletoe. Oh, how could I have been so... They weren't laughing at me, do you see? They were telling me to embrace the part that I play. Mistletoe was their sacred plant, right? We know it's a parasite, and in extreme situations, why would you worship? I finally got it. They realized that if everything, sometimes it's even able to give something back. Even better, it's evergreen, so birds can, and even though it's poisonous to humans, druids were able to make medicine. It's so obvious that it's no wonder the answer eluded us all. It's not about the mystical arts, it's about observing nature and drawing the right conclusions. Mistletoe feeds off the tree we always take from something. The trick is to give back more than we take. It really isn't, though. I've been obsessed with their power and their rituals. I thought they would, but it turned out it's not about gathering knowledge, it's about understanding our place in the world as parasites, but useful ones. The trick is, we need to learn to see it. Ah, this is my...
Eyes.
İşte girmiştik demek.
Didn't expect to see you. Guess you're too stubborn to keep pushing. Go on then. Didn't expect to see you.
Ya bunun bir arkası var mı? Yok anasını satayım ya. Şurası var. Bu ne lan?
You! Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed. Teargas must have been off his rock. I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's... It's a good thing you didn't start with calm down, or I'd have shoved my cleaver up. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Because our gracious sovereigns recently decided... They say they're running from the weirdness. So now I had even more hungry mouths to feed. And since the captain ordered the letdown of our keep, the supplies are dwindling. Of course, I can make you 1,000 different dishes based on fish and grout. Well, an adventurer. I'm good for now. But if you find something, and as a sign of goodwill, I'll allow you free reign of my Oh, this is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. The dimwits here nip. Ah, Owen. Yes, he's my best friend. We don't even need word. Heck no. You should have seen Owen 20 years ago. He was sharp as a... If you wanted something, you went to Owen, and he always... Politics. What else? Owen survived 3 captains. One was terribly lazy. He just sat there like moss on a... And there was another one. He was afraid of everything. So all he did was kiss Camelot's ass. And that blocked Owen's ideas to do some... And when it was finally Brandon's turn, Owen was... It's funny, isn't it? First captain who doesn't mind introducing new ideas. So now he just putters around in his little garden. Oh, you're trying to piss me off, aren't you? If you don't like my food, then... What do you think they serve on the coast? The same damn thing as here. Bloody fish! In the fishing village. That's where the guards retire, to sit on their asses and fart. Or sit. Then go sit there for a week or two, if you're such an adventurer. Let's see if boredom doesn't kick you in the ass. Hell no. I'd rather stay useful here than drop dead at my stove than... If someone's still fit to work but chooses to laze around all day instead, they should be kicked out. Not reward.
Yukarıda mı? Yok ya, işte bu.
I should stay out of trouble. doesn't. He knows better than that. Here, take some seeds. Find a free plot and grow. Besides, I'm a bit cute.
Hayda.
Stay quiet, stay safe.
Hapishane. Tohumlar buraya mı gideceğiz? Yukarı gideceğiz.
Just keep your head down.
Ne? Nereden alacağım bunu peki? Tamam. O zaman bunu geç şimdilik. Bu ne? Aman bu şeyle değil mi? Ya şu görevi mi yapmak? Ha. Peki, tamam. Nasıl bağlayacağız?
Should stay out of trouble.
Hello.
It's you. Well, I don't know. Here. Now. Forgive me. Once, I saw a man walk straight. By the time we pulled him out, we had no choice but to... More than I'd like. It creeps in. I can feel it now. Crawling beneath my... Stopped. No, but the weirdness doesn't play by our rules. It moves. Forgive me.
So, did you get what you needed from Vran? Huh. Weird place, this. Maybe a pict or two every so often, but... Aye, I do. What's there to like? They only come to... They never bring anything good in return. Felt like everything was falling apart back home. It felt like we were all just waiting for the other shoe to... Do I look like someone with a plan? Where they go, I follow. See you around again.
Oi! Keep your hands where I can see them. Ah, that son of a bitch. I once smacked him in the mouth after he tried to set his wolves on me. Bloody ghostly shite. You also play around with filthy Yeah, to cowards and wimps. If you use... What are you doing here? Then you have a problem. Because the temple belongs to One Eye now. And he told us to sit out here on our arses and make sure... But I really hope you'll try. At least I can water myself up by... Seems like... Go see Vran.
Too quiet. Mm-hmm. First, he showed up here like a dimwit. Now you're walking. I look into your eyes, and I don't know whether you're made of steel or you're just... But you are here. And Maven didn't chop you to pieces with her axe. The runes seem to favor you, even though you're... I guess that has to be enough, for now. If you need something, talk to Vran. She's in charge. What of it? The Dalriata, and if they have names, it means they earned them, like all other... I don't need to tell you anything. Just wait and see for yourself. Go. Bring glory to your ancestor.
I'd rather face my veins than water.
Bilin bakayım. Oha. Lan.
No more talk then.
Devam.
We need to make a plan. Camelot was...
Don't fret. To the Doriath.
But do you realize that taking this temple was a terrible idea, right? It's just gonna speed up.
Taking the temple was...
Why? What do you mean? Are you trying to provoke Camelot in...
We believe in the same goddess.
Well, that doesn't answer me. What do you want? You don't look like you're from the tribes.
Whoever she is, I can't say she lacks courage. Well, That seems to be a matter for the horns of this. I trust you to know what should be shared and what's best.
I don't know what kind of madness brought you here, flashing that pin, but my friend's right. You've got courage. Conspiring? Don't be absurd. That's such a poor word for something so beneficial. I don't see, however, why I need to and not a very sharp one at that. If you're wondering why the commander of the largest garrison in the south would want to make a deal with the most powerful military... Ha! Good luck with that. Only King Arthur can wield... Ah, Caradoc. Well, that changes things. I had a feeling that... Fine, yes. Every new captain gets a set of secrets passed down from his predecessor. And yet, but nothing in life is free. You know that. Do something for me, and I might consider sharing... Galahad the Pure is breathing down my neck, and I hate it when someone's breathing down mine. Even worse, One-Eye's men say he's already set up camp at our old Galahad needs to die, obviously. We'll just say he had an unfortunate accident. By then, we can continue our talks with the tribes, and by the time anyone from Camelot decides... Yes, it's that simple. I was afraid you might not be as smart as I hoped.
Lan. Bunda ne yapacağız ya?
We need to make... But what? Yeah. No.
Bir şeymiş ya. Harbiden şu.
Still standing. Good head.
Bu ne lan? Yıldırım. Oho. Yıldırım. Okey. O bayağı iyiymiş. Bu ne? Yani gidiyor. Yaşasın gazabı. Bu da iyiymiş ha. Tamam mı? Bakayım.
Yeah. That was. Yeah. That was a.
Ya kim ona şimdi orada ya? Kaç kadar yer ya? Üf.
Yeah. That was.
Manon'un da anası gitti yalnız.
Yeah. Now.
İlahi görevi yap diyor ya.
Yeah. Now.
You call that a fate?
Gözünü seveyim ya. Manayla halleder bu işi. 4 tane varmış, yeter. Exportlansın şöyle. Şeyler bitmiş. Tamam, şuraya bir şey koy. Ne bu? Gelin gelin. Aman aman aman. Tüh. Allah kahretmesin. Lan nereden tut anasını alalım ya. Oğlum keseceğim seni. okuyacağım ya. Ha, iyi lan buradan başlatmış. Ya şey yok ya. Okuyacağım ya. Hadi biri daha gitsin. Allah bir kişi kaldı. Hadi hadi hadi. O kimdi lan? Üf. Gören ne diyor şimdi? Her şeyin anasına bir adam sunacağız. Mana yapalım biraz ya. kesmek lazım. Ananı satayım. Allah ne vardıysa topladık biz de salak ya. Lan! Düştü abi ya. Lan! Neredesiniz lan? Sırasını halledelim. Hallederiz. Çok mana lazım ya. Şu şeyi yerine yıldırım kırılmayı. Neredesin lan sen? Şurada olan diyeceğim de şu az sanırım ya. Ne kadar sayfa oluyor. Nerede bu? Bak şu. Ya bir gündüz de olmadı arkadaş. Uğraşmadan gitsem mi? Lan. Çüş. Aşağı kaldı mı? Var. Bir öleceğiz. Bu yakından ya. Mesafesi yok. Şunlara yürü. Sıfırsız. Tamam. Çok yok. Aslında dur lan. İyi gücü ya. Onu kaldıralım. Bu ne? Zaten kullanmıyorum şu an. Yani taşımalı ülkelerine hiç bile. Bu bayağı iyiymiş ya. Bayağı yok oldu. Neyse tamam. Bunlar da bana saldırmaz herhalde. Hayda.
Idle hands make dull warriors.
Ben kaçar. Ne diyor? Hadi gidelim siz. Yürüyün. Sizi kesmeyeceğim. oğlum. Gidip bir de şuradan. Neredeydi lan o? Bizim karakter planmış gibi zaten. Savaşta değiliz. Hadi bakalım.
Stop right there. Who are you? And what? Very funny. You're lucky I have to answer. We're the personal guard of Sir Galahad the Pure, a knight of the Round Table. You could also leave in peace. That's what I'd reckon. It's true that this pin obliges me to take you to the knight. But did you actually earn it? Or did you just go? But bear in mind that Galahad is not a patient man. I only hope your cause is worth his time. The door is open. You'll try not to...
I can hear you. Who goes there?
Dur, önündeyim.
It's shiny, sure, but you clearly have no idea what you're waving a round table pin in front of a knight of the round table. Not the smartest. Normally, I throw you out for your arrogance and stupidity. But you're lucky. I've got a sock. Where'd you get it? You mean you found Karadoc's tomb and robbed? Interesting. And when exactly did this happen? Where did you last see him? I see. Interesting. All right. So what do you want then? Well, you're certainly a surprise, whelp. Who would have thought a nobody from nowhere would prove so... It would have happened anyway. That's what I came here to do. But thanks to you, I don't have to stay in this stink... The Dalrita were a disease, threatening everything we'd built. Taking down Brandon. Now that was a joy to hear. Congratulations on saving me the hassle of taking care of him myself. Well, the less you know, the better you'll sleep. Brandon and his lackeys stumbled onto something. A place that should never see the light of day. Heresy, plain and simple. King Arthur gave everything to secure Avalon's tomb. Reveal such places would spit on his memory, and we can't have that during the war. War is about control, and preventing heresy is how we maintain. Let's not test my patience. I've told you more than you need to know. Whatever it is, it's because he was an idiot, blinded by desperation. He thought exposing it would shake the South, destroy morale, and somehow help his cause. Instead, he only doomed himself. And for what? To align himself with savages? To play at power? The man was beyond redemption. Now, I'll leave this fish-sticking dump behind and return to Camelot. There's work to be done, and One Eye's revolt was just a symptom of something worse. Killing him won't stop the next... Here, do me another favor and take this. My directive for appointing a new captain. Tradition says I should do it in person, but Degas will take over as interim captain, and Killian will... They're the only ones in this cesspit who aren't completely out of touch with reality. When I return, I'll make it official, but I doubt anything will change. Oh, don't confuse Briadet's lunatics with the Dalrida as a whole. Camelot respects it. What you saw here was just a pack of fools dreaming of taking Avalon for themselves. This is what you wanted in return. Pure insanity. But here's what you need to know. There's an old gong in the sunken village. They say striking it starts the... Romantic, isn't it? Reality is far less. Those trials killed most of those who tried them. And those who survived, well, only those who endured were worthy of becoming keepers. But ask yourself this. If none of them are alive to tell the tale, how much of this ritual is true? I don't know. And I don't care. I don't have time for... If you want to taste their stories, go ahead. But don't drag me into it. I'm here to fight a war. Not a... Now, I've wasted enough time here. Stay alive if you can, or don't. It's your choice. I have...
Ananı satayım. Ne dedi lan o? Görev başarısız mı? Hayda. Dur bakayım. Ananı satayım. Ne yapacağız? O zaman geri mi döneceğiz? Oy Allah'tan yüklemiştim. Neredeydi o? Manuel nerede lan? Şu mu? Aynen bu.
Yeah. Just flash that. And now, excuse me,
Bunlar bana saldırmıyor kaptanım. Ya birinci şahsa geçelim, böyle çok kötü ya. Ya bunlar basalım. Şimdi şunları değiştireceğiz. İp taşıma değil de şu.
Why is everything always such a hassle?
Şuna gidemiyoruz galiba. Bu sefer bu mu başarısız olacak?
Stop right there. Who are you? It's we're. It's.
Bunları zaten şey yapmıştık. Dur bakayım. Görev ne diyor şimdi? Buradan çıkamayacağız burada var.
Wait, no, what? This. Oh. Denunciation, like loyalty, can be valuable. I appreciate you telling me, but unfortunately. Well, that's fortunate, because between the two of us, I'd be. Instead, I've got an offer you can. We're going to fight the Dalrita. We're driving that rabble out of the. And when we head home, we'll put their heads on pikes. That way, the rest of those barbarians will know Camelot is still what. See you at the temple. Make sure to sharpen your sword.
Hayda. Bu sefer de bunun görevi başarısız dedim. Lan oğlum. Hangi görev izleyeceğiz ya? Şunu öldüreyim ya. Öbür günler sevmiştim ben. Ay ana. Bundan bir önceki ya. 20. 9 geçen. 8 yapmış. Hayda. 100 tane şey var ya. Kayıt şey var. Bu ne anasını satayım? Şu mu ya? Şunu yapayım hadi.
Could use some action.
Ya da başka. Nereye bağlayacağım ki bunu anasını satayım?
Stop right. It's we're. It.
Lan bunlar şeyliydi ya.
I can hear. No. Marvelous.
Whoa. Ya şu. Vallahi şey
But you'll trust. Suit. Now that. şeyi değiştirdim ben ya. Şu anasını satayım. Lan bu değil ya. Mermiymiş bu ya. Bu ikili oldu abi. Hadi lan. Geber hadi.
I will be your downfall.
Başarısız bir herhalde mi? Demedim. İyi. Demek ki doğru gören buymuş. Şimdi aman ya şeyini aldım. Ya bok gibi şeyiniz var ya, cidden ya. Ananı satayım, bir de bunlarla uğraş şimdi. Lan.
Sneaks up on me.
You're nothing but a
Show me what you're made of.
Neredesin? Tamam. Şurada bir şey var, bir şeyler. Oha. İşaret. Lan bu ne? Adam son işareti nerede ya?
Oh, who's come to visit me here? Surely you're not here to steal my treasure? Oh, they call me all sorts of things. Evil spirit, lurking fiend, imp, but really, my name is Mark. Oh, you offend me in my own home. Sure, it's junk to you now, but when you have to head out into the cold and can't find one glove, and that glove, I've had it for 8. I'm just helping people appreciate the little things, because those are the only things that truly matter in life, right? Lisa, nah, it's just hilarious watching you all lose your minds over a missing key or a sock. And I've been doing this for centuries. It's second nature by now. Oh, you shouldn't ask a lady such things. I don't remember exactly. 9, 10 centuries at least, maybe more. 50. Of course. I mean, the funniest part is, you live in a place where you shouldn't even be. And yet, you get the angriest over the smallest things. The Red Plague? Oh, you'll manage somehow, but where the heck? What is it with you people and gold? I've been around for 8. I don't give a damn about gold and jewels. You talk about them, you suddenly get all serious and pompous. I'm just here for fun. Strange. I thought people liked being buried with their little... And since I'll be dying soon, a crypt seems perfect. That's right. I used to play tricks on people back in the homelands. Back then, they respected me. But ever since we came, they're forgetting. Sometimes someone still tosses salt over their left shoulder for me, or maybe leaves a little bowl of milk with honey outside, but and when they all forget me, that's the end. No, it's just the natural order of things. I've lived long enough, but since I'm kicking the bucket soon, I could pass on some of... Well, before I give you some of my power, I just want something from you. Something stolen. Nothing big, or just sneak into someone's house and swipe the shoes, or grab a wooden mug from the tavern. Great! Now you can either keep your word and commit the terrible sin of theft, or break your... And if you ever feel like a bit of thievery, I'll be waiting, right? Well, have you got a little step...
Bulamamışız. Neredeyim ki ben? Bağlantılıymış. Bir şey daha yok elimde şu an çalamadım. Nereden çalabiliriz? Masraflar ve günlüğü. 5 daha böyle atmak lazım.
Much the same. He was was a fierce warrior. I watched him closely, and I found him too. That is why I chose Seawall and Palamedes as my closest Yet this Galahad still seems devoted to Camelot and the old way.
Hadi bakalım.